schools, but it's one that can easily define season trajectories and put the victor on the path to the college football playoff. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not full.
Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This is a team right now.
Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a... Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Trying to beat the D deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Complete. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Caught. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got his man down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He's got him. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. LSU quick to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He makes the grab. They've got enough space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got him this time. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Trying to get it to the marker. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll operate out of split backs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going right to work up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer against this athletic front.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Makes the grab on the left. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Wants to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Got his man downfield. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year, and this one